now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri. It's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
That looks good right there. Hey, good morning, folks, and welcome to a special edition of Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and we are here on our YouTube Band and Orchestra channel sharing cool stuff with you, and I've got nothing more cool than my special guest, Nate White, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Nate White. Woo! From Chords and Coffee. He is here joining me. We've got, oh man, we got so much fun in store for you today. I mean, you saw what we just rolled in on, right? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's tell you why we're here, what we're doing. For those of you new to the show, I mean, we've got some regular viewers that have been with us since day one, you know, watching the show, which we love you, and thank you so much for the support. We are on episode 49 today, folks. Tomorrow is the big 50. Can you believe it? 50 episodes already?
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, can you believe it? I can't believe it.
Are you gonna? I don't want to spoil anything, but are you gonna have a special guest tomorrow too?
I am gonna have a special. Ooh, yes, I will have. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but we'll have a special guest tomorrow as well. So why are we here? We're here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, to share the internet's coolest I did this yesterday. Internet instruments.
It's a tongue twister.
That's a hard one.
Comment below if you can say that.
It is a hard one to say. So, yeah, we're showing these cool instruments that are available for you to purchase right now at palinmusic.com or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006. I got my pointy fingers going on today. Your finger guns, pew, pew, pew. All right.
It's breathtaking.
It's breathtaking. It's unbelievable. We got this case open already? You're spoiling the surprise?
Okay.
All right.
Well, they can't really see anything
We'll
yet.
leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's what we're here, what we're doing. We're also sharing life, having some fun, sharing some music, sharing some wisdom. Yeah, heck, I give relationship advice, you know, whatever. We do it all right here. So thank you for being here. We've got our live stream chat going on right now. You can join us on that, and we'll see if you're sharing with us. We'll answer any questions you've got. We'll give you a shout out. Let us know where in the world you are, where you're watching from. We would love to hear it. We had my buddy Sax Boy yesterday from Sweden. I mean, how amazing is that?
Sax Boy says, "What an entrance!"
He's back already. I love it, man. Good to have you with us all the way from the other side of the world. I absolutely love that. We are international now. So real quick, here's what I need you guys to do for us. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Share it with everybody you know. Friends, family, relatives, dogs, cats, you name it. They all watch this stuff, so let's do it. And then most importantly, hit the subscribe button. We made it to 1160. We're cruising. We're loving it. Having a great time. So thank you so much again for your support. Every little button you push helps us out, allows us to provide more and better content for you. All right, that's all the business stuff out of the way. We're going to dig into some really cool instruments. My buddy Jordan is here behind the scenes running the show. He doesn't have a mic on today because we only got a couple of them. There's his hand. Oh, you finally got to see a piece of him. All right, fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig in here. My brother Nate, love this man. He's been a big support. He's Mr. Encourager around here. One of the most amazing guitar players I've ever known in my life. So you need to check out his show, Chords and Coffee, on our Palin Music, our regular Palin Music YouTube channel. This is the Band and Orchestra channel. And then we're going to dig into some horns real quick. One more last piece of information. Saturday, April 27th, on our Palin Music YouTube channel, we are going to do a special duo live stream sharing cars and guitars.
That's right. So happening at the Springfield store, Emmett McWoods, who's the manager there, has orchestrated some of the coolest cars. Like, this is an amazing car, and if you love classic, you know, Mustangs and all kinds of different things that are in that sort of world of awesomeness, you're going to want to be there. If you can be there, you got to be there. Cars are going to start showing up sometime before 2 o'clock, but the official kickoff is 2 o'clock. I'm actually going to be playing Star Spangled Banner at the top of the event. and then we're going to have
Jimi
bands
Hendrix
there.
won't know what hit him.
Yeah, I'm going to do a different thing. I'm doing a different thing because you know a lot of people when they do the Star Spangled Banner on guitar, you instantly kind of go to the Hendrix thing, or you kind of do like I don't know if you saw the Chris Stapleton.
Oh yeah.
Which by the way, I would love to. What is your take on the top 3 Star Spangled Banner live performances of all time? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Hey,
right now, go ahead. Top 3. Your top 3.
Roseanne Barr. Fergie.
Oh man, the hottest of takes.
I can't do it, folks. I can't do it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Harry Connick Jr. At the Kentucky Derby.
That was I haven't seen that,
dude.
I think
he and the piano just laying it out. Oh man.
I think the best that has ever been, and you might not agree with this, but this is our show. So the best that's ever been, Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's the best that's ever been. Now I'm gonna tell you, Chris Stapleton. That was extremely good, but I will say musically, Whitney's arrangement was so emotional, and also the framework, because that was like during Operation Desert Storm and all that. So it had there was another emotional side of it. I don't know that mine will be in the top 3, but I will tell you.
Hey man, I heard a snippet of it the other day, and
I came up with my own arrangement.
I had tears.
I got my own arrangement.
I had tears. It was beautiful. It really
thank you.
I'm excited
Well, you're
to
a
hear
beautiful man. All right, so to that end, April 27th, this coming Saturday, 2 o'clock, Springfield, Missouri. Cars and guitars. There's going to be some prizes. There's going to be some giveaways. There's going to be food trucks. It's going to be fun for the whole family. Greg and I are going to be there doing a live stream. So
we're going to be having a blast, folks.
Back to you, my friend.
All right. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got some more. We got some more chats. What do we got? Sax Boy. I have a performance in a week. Any tips to handle your nervousness?
Oh, I got that.
Nate, hit it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a great book written by Kenny Werner. It's called Effortless Mastery. You know, that would be at some point a really cool just for you and I to just talk about that book. And it's great for any musician. Here's the deal. From my own experience, how I calm myself down, or how I get my my nerves under control. Kenny Werner talks about we have these attachments to performances. You know, like right now, the reality is like this is a performance. You know, and so the only way that we can enter into this and be authentically ourselves and just kind of have fun with it is to enter into the moment and to separate yourself from the attachment of like, what if I'm not funny enough? What if I'm not interesting enough? What if I'm not blah, 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 blah? You know, when it comes to playing music, you know, like what if I'm not burning enough? You know, what if my tone's not right? Just forget all of that and just be in the moment. And I used to play with a guy who was a great sax player. He still is. Jack Falby, if you're watching. Jack's up in New York.
Buddy Jack.
And Jack's an all-around great musician, great guitar player, great sax player. And Jack would always quote Muhammad Ali. This is a famous Muhammad Ali quote. Me, we. That's it. And here's what it is.
Quote. I love it.
This is what gets rid of nervous. It's your performance isn't about you. It's about us. And it's about a bunch of people that music has brought together. And we're here together just to be in this moment together. And if this is the last time I ever play, I just want to play in such a way where we all felt connected. And I was encouraging and I was changing the atmosphere in the room or in that place to be more like heaven and less like
that other place.
Yeah. So to that end, that's how I cure nervousness. It's like, it's not about me. It's about a bunch of people coming together and being together in a moment, and all the vulnerability and all the beautiful just people in life doing life together in that moment. That's how I get rid of it, because it's just not about me, right? So you do your best, but enter in the moment. When you enter into the moment, nervousness does not have a foothold in that place.
There you go. And my buddy Berto just chimed in on here. Effortless Mastery is an amazing book.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. So,
man,
Berto, he's a trombone legend around here.
That's absolutely
Love
right.
that boy.
Yeah.
Sax boy, if you drop a drumstick, man, just keep going. Just do what you can with one hand.
Yeah.
Have extra sticks on hand, though. Every good drummer's always got extra sticks right there hanging on his drum, so you can just grab another one and keep going. If you mess up, if you're nervous, if you mess up, don't worry about it. Don't stop. Just plug ahead. Because 99.9% of the people listening to you aren't going to know.
They don't know.
They don't know,
Yeah.
and they don't care. They just want to
Yeah.
hear you and enjoy you and have fun. So, dude, enjoy it. Live
Yeah.
in the moment. Be there for you and for everybody. It's not me, it's we,
Yeah.
just like Nate said. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
and also like if you mess up and you feel like it was just an egregious yucko mess up, just laugh and move on. Like that was one of the most powerful things I ever learned is that seeing these great musicians I looked up to who would like mess up and they go "Pfft," and they just keep going. That endears you more to the performer right there in that moment because they were just comfortable in their own skin. Last thing I'll say about it is Kenny Werner says this in the book. He said all that people really want to see when they go to see a performance is a human being who's comfortable in their own skin.
There you go.
And if you can just be there in the moment and just share that with them, you'll be fine. You'll be better than fine. You'll be great.
And if you've been watching this show long enough, I mess up on this show all the time. And I just keep on rolling, keep on trucking. Because it's live, we do what we can do, we laugh, we shake it off, and we keep on moving.
It's like a Taylor Swift song. All right, let's look at some saxophones.
Actually, I want you to be the star first.
Oh.
I want you to show an amazing guitar.
All right. So this is Springtime Yellow. And Greg and I's friendship was actually forged in the fact that, I don't know if you know this, but in the guitar history, surely you've heard of Fender guitars, right? So Leo Fender and a lot of the early guitar manufacturers would paint with the same DuPont colors that Ford Motor Company, Chevrolet, and car companies were painting with, because honestly, that was probably all you had available, right?
That's right.
At the time, yeah. So
Marlboro Red, Malibu Blue.
exactly.
All those, yeah.
So there was a guitar in our Springfield store that was literally, it was hanging on the wall. And I was like, Greg, I think that's the exact same color. And for years, you had that picture.
I still do.
Yeah, you should pull it out.
I'll do it.
It was a Strat that had the exact same color. And so we wanted to get something in that same palette. So this is a Shabbat Thin Lion. And it's called a Thin Lion.
Thin Lion?
Yeah, like
okay.
a roar.
Thin Lion, like
yeah,
roar.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Lion is what they do for their T-style guitars, and it's a thin line because it has a F-hole in it, which is what we call a thin line T-style guitar. Here, you want to show the picture really quick? I don't know if you can do that.
I can do this.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
this. I can move around, and I'm going to zoom in right here. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that handsome man with that handsome guitar on the back of my car, right there. All right.
Handsome man, handsome guitar on the back of my car. That's a weird country song that I don't know that I want to be a part of. But anyway, that did happen. So this is, the reason we wanted to pull this out is that this is kind of a 50s style that never came to be. Yeah. Now you might be going, I've never heard of Shabbat. Well, Avi Shabbat, I believe is originally from Jerusalem. He's a fantastic luthier. He used to work with LSL, and then he started doing his own thing. And I think actually he had a hand in the production models of some of the Friedman guitars, like Friedman amplifiers. So he's been building guitars for a while, and mainly out of the California, like I think LA kind of area. Correct me if I'm wrong if you know, but somewhere, we're from Southwest Missouri, California.
Yeehaw.
So it's over there. It's got a medium C neck on it. It's got Lawler Vintage T pickups. It is a gorgeous guitar. It feels really good. This one has a heavy aging on it. Comes with the ashtray guard on it. It's a really great guitar, especially if you're looking for a T-style guitar, something just a little bit different. I love how it has the neck adjustment right here, so you don't have to take the neck off like you typically do on a 50-style T guitar. I love these. I'm excited that we have them. He's a pretty much a one-man operation, and he's got a few folks helping him out, but what a great builder. What a great instrument. Very inspirational. Speaking of great instruments.
Hey. Well, and just know that this guitar is available on our website at PalinMusic.com.
Well, how about that?
You can take it home with you today. We would ship it to you and love to do so.
Yep, and if you act now, not only can you get this guitar, but Greg will give you a free ride around town in his Mustang.
We'll do it.
And you can have some cashew chicken while Greg tells you his favorite spots to drive his car in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, man, we're off the rails already. I love it. All right. Well, Jordan doesn't have a mic, so I can't ask him what's going on here. But usually we intersperse between our instrument presentations of just a little fun. I'm share some music with you. I'll share some, inspirational quotes and whatnot. All right. So before we get into the next instrument, I'm going to share some music with you. And because of our setup here, I'm going to have to come around. Now, I'm going to do something that's probably, based on what we've got sitting behind me here, this might be a little cliche, but I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to step around to the camera so I can zoom in on this.
I'm excited for this.
You have heard of the song Mustang Sally, right? All right. Well, that is the song I am recommending for you today by the legendary Wilson Pickett. All right. But we're not doing the Wilson Pickett version. We're doing the version from the 1990 movie The Commitments. You know, I've been talking about movies about music or musical movies. I do that a lot here. This is a fantastic movie. Came out in 1990. It's a group of Irish laborers who were like just burned out. You know, they're not getting paid for their work. And they're like, you know what, let's form a soul band. And they get together. You got some horns. You got some voices. Just amazing soul music. So much fun.
It's a great movie. And what's interesting is the guy that is the saxophone player, and I don't want to give anything away, but I'll just say this. The saxophone player who is also sort of a mentor is also a point of consternation. I'll say it that way. Yeah. You got to watch the movie.
Well, and it's one of those, you know, true stories of any band. You know, you get the infighting, you know, things fall apart and then things come back. So it's a legendary movie. Check it. I'm sure it's on some of the streaming services out there. But I will add this song, Mustang Sally, from the movie Commitments, to the Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify. So check it out, listen to it, love it, enjoy it. And of course, listen to the Wilson Pickett version too. I mean, he's the original, the OG, and that's legendary soul musician.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I have to say this really quick. So there was a venue that I used to play in with the band I was in, and the guy that was the promoter for that venue had a list of songs that were forbidden. And Mustang Sally was one of them.
No.
You could not play Mustang Sally there.
There's just everything wrong with that.
Well, it sort of became a wagon wheel at its time. You know what I mean? It's like everybody was playing it and kind of wore it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you know, as we do around here, I got to put my fancy gloves on.
Glove up!
I don't want to get these really beautiful instruments all fingerprinty for you. But we're going to dive back into the band and orchestra world with some killer saxophones. Now, because it's a special occasion, I wanted to show some of my all-time favorites. We're going to start out with this guy right here. Let me show you that case. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen these before, but we never get tired of them, right? And I want to send them home with you today.
And I also want to say that if you're watching this, you might not realize, like, it's leather, but it's really like tactical and rugged too.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? It's not like a wimpy. Exactly.
Listen to me. All right.
Woo!
Oh man, you can't see it yet, but you're going to see it right now. Look at this beauty. Oh my God, I'm going to take that out of the bell so we can get the full effect. All right. This, my friends, is the Ramponi and Casani 100% handmade Italian saxophone. This is the Solista, and she is just a stunner. We've got a solid copper body on this with a 24-karat gold-plated finish.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't get more luxurious than that. It is just stunning. 100% professional grade all the way. Beautiful, bright mother of pearl key touches. High F sharp, front F. All of the natural adjustments that you want to be able to fine tune the performance. You've got their wide bore on this. You've got I don't know if it's going to show on the camera, but you've got the beautiful Art Deco engraving there.
Can you guys see the fact that this is this beautiful kind of raw copper color and this against this gold? I don't know if you can see that or not.
Got the gorgeous copper accents on there. All natural.
Yeah.
You know, no additional lacquers, no polishing. So you get this beautiful matte finish. The neck has the same finish on it. Let me see if I can pull it out of the bag here real quick. When I try to do this with the gloves on, I get stuck to the Velcro and all that stuff happens, you know.
Yeah, it's a work hazard.
It's a work hazard. There you go. There's the neck with the beautiful
Look at that.
copper accent on the key. This is a high-end, top-of-the-line, professional-grade horn. Certainly kind of positioned in that classical vein, but I know a lot of jazz players that are using this. You can use it for any style. It's been one of our best performers for the Ramponi line, and it is just a stunner. Comes with or without the high F sharp. I've got a couple models in stock. Excuse me.
I love how they have and this may be like a pretty standard thing, but the fact that that's made of wood right there.
Not just wood, that is olive wood from the
nice.
The same trees that
Italy.
make your extra virgin olive oil in Italy. Look at that. That's the
Yeah.
neck plug there.
Yeah.
Hand carved from
That's
natural
awesome.
olive wood. So that is the Solista, guys. One more quick spin for the camera. Live on the website right now, palinmusic.com, or give us a call. You can talk to me, you can talk to Nate, you can talk to anybody. 417-882-7006.
That is a gorgeous one. I don't know how you're going to top that.
Just wait. Just wait. It gets crazy around here, y'all.
By the way, for those of you watching at home, this car has an absolutely just ethereal smell to it. When we got in the car, I was like,
odoriferous.
well, I like the way it smells. It's like instant nostalgia. It smells like, your grandpa's old truck. You know what I mean?
My grandpa's old car.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, it's got that grandpa, back up. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I probably carry a pocket knife.
Yeah. So this is the point in the episode where we talk about something cool. We got something cool here, folks. I mean, does it get any cooler than this?
Nope.
And if you want to see this car in person, come to our Cars and Guitars show on Saturday, April 27th.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. What we got here, folks. It's raining outside today, so I apologize. We didn't get a chance to shimmy it off as we drove in. But this is a 1966 Ford Mustang 289 V8. My grandfather bought this car new in 1966. And I bought it from him shortly before he passed. And he sold it to me for what he paid for it new. Can you believe that?
What a good man.
What a guy. So it's been in my family the whole time. My older brother drove it in high school. My dad drove it for years. And I am now the caretaker, and I'll be passing it on, I'm sure, to another family member. My lovely niece, Gwyneth, if you're out there, she is interested in this car. She wants to take this, drive it away from her. She's getting married in October. She wants to drive it away. I don't know how we're going to get it out to California to make that happen, but we're looking into it. So this is the beautiful car, springtime yellow. We got some awesome Krager racing wheels on there. My older brother won these wheels in a coloring contest at Famosa Drag Strip in Bakersfield, California. We used to work for the March Meets, the Fuel and Gas Championship drag racing events, and they had different age level coloring contests, and he was in the upper level group at the time. Yeah, and he won first place and got these wheels.
Man,
in his car. I mean, how cool is that, right?
what a story. You know what is cool is that just like this car, that Ramponi Kazani saxophone will have this kind of story with it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cool thing about instruments of that
It'll be
caliber.
one of those that gets handed down.
Exactly.
From generation to generation, because they're just when you got something that's handmade and beautiful, like made in America, folks,
Or Italy.
So that is the something cool for today. We're going to share this a little bit more in our episode tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that. Come back again. But that's our something cool for today.
How many of y'all?
1966 Ford Mustang 289.
And I was just going to say, how many of y'all right now are like me and you kind of wish somehow you could find a way to legally be a part of Greg's family so that you could get in the running to own that car?
That's right, man. You know.
Are you adopted?
I'm not. Am I adopting or